The EU Commission continues to point out significant shortcomings in the democracy of Poland and Hungary. But there are also points of criticism on Germany, where I am sitting. I won't keep that silent. But despite years of pressure on Poland and Hungary, the EU Commission has confirmed that both countries still have serious deficits in terms of democracy and fundamental rights. In its Rule of Law report published on Wednesday, the Commission once again denounced the lack of independence of the judiciary in Poland and accused high-level corruption cases in Hungary. The EU Commission itself is also being criticized for the lack of progress. EU Vice President Vera Jourova, responsible for values, stressed that the third annual Rule of Law report in the 27 member states was set in an extraordinary geopolitical context. While Russian President Vladimir Putin is also campaigning against democracy and human rights in Ukraine, the EU can only be credible if there is order in their own house. In Poland and Hungary in particular, the Commission does not see the EU requirements being met. In Poland, the Commission has been criticizing the influence of the National Conservative governing party PiS on the judiciary for years. Warsaw only made concessions after the European Court of Justice, the ECJ, imposed a daily fine of millions in November, which according to Brussels has now totaled 300 million euros. A law to abolish the controversial disciplinary chamber, which can dismiss or penalize judges who are unpopular, comes into force in Poland on Friday. According to the EU Commission, however, this is not sufficient to guarantee the separation of powers. Hungary is also suspected of misusing EU funds. In February, shortly after the re-election of Prime Minister Viktor Orban, the EU Commission therefore initiated sanctions proceedings that could lead to EU subsidies being cut. Because of the lack of progress, the Commission, as the guardian of the European treaties, is also criticized itself. The EU Commission lacks clear language in the PiS government in Poland and Viktor Orban in Hungary, criticized the Vice President of the European Parliament, Katharina Barley from the Social Democrats. EU Justice Commissioner Didier Reynders rejected the accusation. His authority would continue to use all available instruments against the two countries, he stressed. And Deputy Commission President Jourova said that the authority was vigilant, especially when it came to the allocation of the EU budget funds worth billions, although I have to agree, I think they moved too slow as well. The EU uses the Corona Reconstruction Fund as the toughest means of pressure. As long as Poland does not meet the Commission's requirements, the country will have to forego funds amounting to 35.4 billion euros. Hungary has so far no prospect of the hoped for 7.2 billion euros. But the Commission also sees problems in Western member states. It has demanded that Germany take more action to prevent lobbyists from influencing politics. According to the report, the federal government must tighten the regulations against the so-called revolving door effect. This means the change of former politicians or civil servants into the economy. Former Chancellor Gerhard Schröder from the Social Democrats has been criticized for his work for Russian energy companies. The oral hearing in the party exclusion proceedings against him will start today. No, they started yesterday, I'm sorry. We must do more to protect journalists from pressure and threats, stressed Deputy Commission President Jourova. This was shown by the revelations about the Pegasus software, which was used to spy on journalists, activists and politicians, not only in Hungary and Poland, but also in countries like Spain and France. On September 13th, the Commission therefore intends to propose a media freedom law. And I'm looking forward to have a read there. I'll definitely talk about this on one of my channels. I'll see you in my next video. Schau vorbei.